To explain what Manitoba is like, there's no comparison to what it is back home.
Everywhere you look, there's ducks.
When you have the opportunity to see thousands of birds committing to your spread, between 2 robo-ducks and a perimeter of 80 yards of decoys, it's really a sight to see.
You see that cupping, they cup their wings, they're dropping in and those feet drop down and they're right in the robos. Some ducks may even land.
It's not comparable. Yeah, it's not even something that you can try to say South Carolina has this many. It's tens to hundreds of thousands times more up here than there is back in South Carolina.
Yeah, I think the favorite experience here at Birdtail for the majority of our customers is definitely the ducks. I mean, Birdtail has built a famous foundation really on the field duck hunting.
Us being in the Prairie Pothole region, we do have that blended Mississippi and Central Flyway that bring in teal, you bring in your diver ducks, bring in your mallards, bring in an abundance of species, pintails, widgeons. I mean, we have a lot.
Everywhere you go, every section of land, mile by mile, there's, some of them have dozens of these little potholes in it, and it's just a duck brooding area. Right from the get-go, the start of the season, there's lots of birds to hunt. They're resident birds, but they're here, and we don't have to wait for a migration to come in, where a lot of other areas, they have to wait for that push of birds. They're here right from the first day of the season, and then we get the migration as the season goes on. We get these fresh birds. There's always birds throughout the season that way, and that's what makes this area specifically so good for ducks.
This area is good for ducks because of the potholes.
So duck hunting opportunities at Birdtail. When guests show up, often they ask, what are we going to hunt? Are we going to hunt water? Are we going to hunt, a lot of stuff they're often used to with where they come from. And when they come up here, we offer a variety of hunts, whether it is water, if we do find those blue light potholes just piling up with mallards. Paul has the amazing setup with mud motors and duck boats to go hit a few diver lakes to go and tackle divers. But primary focus is field hunts. We offer that field hunting opportunity with how much ag land we do have to hunt, and that's often a big shock to a lot of the guests that show up because they're used to rare field hunts opportunities that they often have to be in line for, whereas here we scout 1 million+ acres to hunt mallards and to just get in the fields and get those big swarms showing up and put you in the action as much as we can.
I found myself, some of these hunts up here just sitting there watching the ducks and videoing myself just because it's more fun to watch sometimes. Because we don't see, that would be a fantastic day back home as the average day here.
We always push to see or push to strive towards achieving is that sight that you've never experienced before. And some days you look up in the air and it's just, and you can see thousands of birds just ready to pile into your spread. That's something that really makes Birdtail special and this area special, and I think that's why people are so engaged in what we have to offer, and it's because of that one opportunity to see and experience that just insanity of birds.